This right here is gonna be about how things are set in place, literally in society and in neighborhoods and families, because they were built and they were premeditated murder. They were pre-thought about, all different ways you can go about doing whatever system, you know what I'm saying, right? So we have the very systems that people usually talk about. You know, we have the we have the we have the infrastructure system. Okay, so it's set out, you know, it's set up in a certain way to put the average human inside of, to have them fight battles that are really small battles, but they mimic what we, which the people that made the world, mimic what we set out for them. So, you know, whoever can carry out what they think they're doing right, but they're really just building up to be what we were. And even then, when they still get to the top, it's still not even the top of what they think. It's almost like literally there was a video game set up in every type of way you can think of. I know it might not feel like it's, you might think it's like God or something, but it's just, all it is practice and works. Practice makes perfect, right? So we have people that we have people that know these things and kind of control certain narratives and certain things being pushed out to us, the ways we think, the ways we take in things. Like, so a lot of people still think they don't have any power. We have to realize there were only humans on the earth. Okay, so if this is being done right now, we gotta know that it was from someone's mind frame or people's mind frame that came together in order to agree on one thing. And I say all that to say, we all got the ability to do that. So, yeah. So it's set out. So look, set out. So we gotta understand what we fight first, okay? Because we got some people. We do have people that pretty much are in a race or are in a, like, in a hurry to pretty much climb the ladder. Keyword, climb the ladder that has been played. In order for you to climb a ladder, okay, I'm about to give you an example. In order for you to climb that ladder had to be put in that position by somebody else. We know that only physical things can move physical things down here, right? So human mind, put that ladder in place for you, and it would be dumb for you to sit there and be like, oh, well, the ladder just got here and I'm just gonna have to do it. I just gotta do it because it was put in place for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to know that everything is put in place. It's even as far as the areas. So everybody knows the stories about the drugs being put in neighborhoods and stuff like that, and it's all kind of systematic, right? I'm not even gonna get into that because I want to break it down to how, you know, other areas how it's set up, because you might not think it is just because you see these movies about drugs and how they put drugs, but this is set up too because this is set up too because, like, if you get people on a competitive scale to want to, like, compete against each other to see who has the best status and stuff like that, this is another way how these people set up for us to kind of run in circles and always look beside each other and look at the next person to see if they're kind of topping us. Like, listen, we can be real right now. Everybody's in a low-key competition with those around them, because you want to have some type of position to talk about. You want to have something built onto your I that you claim that you are. You want something like to build on to that, or you want something to add more to you. You know what I'm saying? So everybody wants to have that type of position. And so so it's like, listen, like I said, the game was placed here for all of us to fall. I don't care what system. The only way that you're able to break or skyrocket or actually elevate or pass that limit of actual just real universal life and how the earth just got here on the energy level, or, you know, or just how we got here as an aspect on spirituality without having to try to look through other type of systems. The trueness of it all is that the true like nature of it all is truly that you make your own self up from the inside, and the more you can gain traction from yourself, gain traction without having to go up to somebody and ask them for some type of validation, or even the subtle conversation, somebody listening to your conversation. It don't even gotta be valid, like all that. If you can go through all of that shit, you're able to kind of access things just as you're supposed to. You stop giving away your discernment. So just know all of these. I'm not really being too clear right now. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like all of these things are put in place for us to fall. I don't care what system you're trying to think about. If you're trying to think about, oh, I'm gonna beat their system, oh, I'm gonna get I don't know, man. Listen, it's just the system that was put here, and it's pretty much gonna submerge everybody if they're not knowing what system they're in the first place. Okay, so stop arguing with each other, especially families arguing with each other. Okay, like we need to start coming together on a real level, as in knowing yourself and knowing what you pretty much left in the worlds that you created from subtle conversations, experiences you done went through, all that. Like, you need to be real with yourself. Stop doing the conversation, the bullshit, subconscious things that you've been kind of holding on to. You gotta let go of that shit and be real with the person, so then y'all can actually build towards something. It just takes you to shed off and rip off all of that concealed clothing that you keep on adding more and more shieldness, where you gotta shed all of that so you can really be real with people. Anyway, though, like I said, bottom line, circle back around. The whole ways of us doing anything, what we think is right, wrong, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I gotta do this. That's all wrong. It was set out for us to fail. That's it. I don't care what way you try to look at it, God, or you think that's all we can do. That's not true. It's just been done so hard that you think there's nothing else. I know you have those split seconds where you be damn near in your own world, but you feel bad. So just know that's the shit. That's somebody attacking you. Like, you can't even have your own thought. Now you can, but the mind is powerful, and lighter things are stronger than these dead bodies, these bodies. So the more you let things come into you that don't really fit you and make you second guess too much, the more you're not gonna really know how to do anything else besides what was shown to you, because the people that run the world know about what I'm talking about, which is just your internal world that you can bring out. And if you get other people to agree and they ain't never seen it, then you got a whole world right there. Okay, so it was built for you. It's all about bragging rights, and it's all about running the shit in your own place that you're at, so you can have some type of stature over others, and so you can kind of run it in a way that they kind of, or the people that got money kind of ran the whole world, though. Okay, so yeah. All right, quick little breakdown. It is what it is, and I love y'all.